Hi everyone, so this is Pixstreamer. So today I'm going to be showing you my accepted college art portfolio. So with my art portfolio, here are the colleges that I was accepted to. I didn't really apply to any of like the more well-known art colleges because A, I didn't really think my art would be good enough to get in because honestly my portfolio, it's not really that great, and B, I didn't really want to go to a big school and like I knew they would be expensive and I didn't really have the programs that I wanted, and by the time I had applied to most of the colleges I had already started getting acceptances, so like the colleges that I had left to apply to I didn't really care as much about because I had been accepted to the colleges I actually cared about. So it's kind of a shorter list than some people, but yeah. So the list of colleges I was accepted to was Daemen College for animation, Cleveland Institute of Art for game design, Champlain College for game art, SUNY Poly, although they didn't need a portfolio so that doesn't really count, and Moore College of Art and Design for game art and animation, I think. And then there was only one I was rejected from, which was the University of Hertfordshire, which is a British university, but I wasn't really very surprised about that because like I applied to their game art program and only like 10% of the applicants get into that. So the first 4 pieces I guess in my portfolio were some animations I did in a class that I took over the summer. So I'm going to show those now.
Power off.
So the animations that I did, they were made in Maya. They didn't really take that long to make, like probably only like 1 or 2 classes. The classes were like real college classes for actual credit, so each class was probably like, I think it was about like 3 hours each, which sounds like a lot. It sounds kind of long, but like really it went by pretty fast. So the animations in my portfolio, I feel like they really helped because I put those first, so hopefully that would impress like whoever was looking at my portfolio, and so they could see that like I had already had some experience in like 3D animation with Maya. I did do some 2D animations in that class also, but I didn't really think they were good enough to put in. I feel like my 3D animation skills are a lot better than 2D. So next up, this is one of the few pieces I actually have because, you know, school's closed and I can't get my other pieces. I don't know how well you can see it, but there it is. So this piece was pastels and we did it in my art class last year and it turned out really well. Maybe because the camera's so close it doesn't like look as good, but like from far away you can really see how like the shading all comes together. I think it's like one of the pieces that I'm most proud of because I feel like I did a really good job with this. And it's from real life, so it shows I can draw from real life, and I think art school is kind of like that. So the next piece that I had was this. It was a painting I did of my friend and I did it in wax, so it was like, it's like an encaustic painting, and I felt like that was a good piece to put in there because it showed I can work with wax, which isn't really like a material you usually use in art, and it's kind of hard to work with, honestly. Like that piece, it took like a really long time, and I remember like we had to like heat it up to like smooth out the wax once we were done, and then like when I did that I accidentally messed it up and I had to like fix it, and it just took a lot of time, and I feel like for being wax it turned out really good, so I hope maybe the fact that I made something in wax was impressive to the admissions people. I don't know. So the next one that I had in my portfolio was a sketch. So this is a sketch I did partly from real life, but you know, people who are art models can't really sit still for long, so I had to take a picture and like finish it from that, but I did most of it from real life. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty realistic, pretty well shaded, and I'm pretty proud of it. The only part I think it could have like improved upon was like the ears too small, but otherwise I think it's pretty good considering I rushed it so I would have something to put in more of my portfolio. And of course it's done in graphite pencil. So the next few pieces I don't have with me because they're in my art class, and you know, with the whole thing going on, can't really get that right now just to show in a video, so I'll put pictures of those here. So the first was, or well, all of them we did in art class. The first one was a machinery part or something that I drew from Observation in Graphite pencil. A lot of pieces I did in Graphite, honestly. And I felt like I shaded that sort of okay, so I was like, okay, I guess another piece to put in my portfolio, because like really, honestly, my portfolio like had like just barely the bare minimum of pieces. The next piece is a faucet. Also well shaded, I think. Although part of it looks kind of, the end of it looks kind of like wonky to me. I don't know if it was supposed to like look like that. Like I feel like I could have made that part straighter, so, but I don't know, I think it still turned out okay. And then the next was an apple I did in colored pencil. It's not like the most impressive thing ever, but it shows I can work and shade with colored pencils, so I was like, might as well put that in there, you know, apple. So the next piece is one that I also do not have with me at this time. This one I finished like right before I turned in my portfolio, so I was like in a rush kind of to finish it, so it's not really my best work, but I think I did it okay considering I was doing it more stylistically and I only used like 2 colors pretty much, like blue and red. And so like the piece, it was like, I guess it was supposed to be like a statement about like productivity, or like how stressed I was about like being a senior. So the next piece was a figure drawing. It doesn't really feel like a real figure drawing because it's not something I did like in a class or anything, but I know art schools really love it when people have figure drawings and stuff from real life in their portfolios, so I decided I would do one. So I did one of someone I know from real life. And I was pretty impressed with it. It was a figure drawing, so it was supposed to be pretty quick, and I did it in graphite pencil, and I think it turned out okay considering I don't really do figure drawing a lot. The only thing I feel like could have been better is like the shading of the shirt. I feel like I could have done that better, but like the shirt was black, so that was kind of hard to do, and it was like a quick drawing anyway, so yeah. So the next drawing I did, it was only for one portfolio piece. It's not really my best, but Champlain required you to have like, I don't know what specifically, but it was like a landscape or like something like with multiple dimensions. I don't really know, but yeah, so this is it. It's not really my best work. I'm not really proud of it. I just drew it like for the sake of the portfolio because I know the rest of my portfolio was good. I just drew this like for that one requirement. So yeah, I think that is everything that I had in my portfolio. Again, it doesn't really feel like I had a lot of pieces. Like the animations were literally like a third or fourth of my portfolio, I think. So it doesn't really feel like a lot, but I still got into art school and got a good scholarship, so I guess that's cool. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it inspired you to work on your college applications or your college portfolio. If you have any questions, comment them down below. And if you like the video, like, and if you want to subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, I'll have those here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!